Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, the new Alliance War season has started. It's season 45 and right off the bat new nations going up against LVT. LVT is also like a top 5, top 6 alliance for sure. They're definitely extremely capable. You can see by Alliance War rating we have like virtually identical Alliance War rating as well. And it's definitely a very worthy way to start the first war of the season. Right, so my team for the war is going to be Penny Parker, America Chavez, and my mega super special awesome super buff Spider Ham, rank 2 7-star. I love that guy. And yeah, I'm gonna get to use him in this war, which I'm super happy about. Right, so we are gonna boost up. But before I get to my very first fight, we're going to pause there. Because we have Nick Fury here. This is Ascended Nick Fury, rank 5. And I'm unfortunately going to be using my Penny Parker here. So, that already kind of can spell trouble. But this Alliance War season, for me, started in the pretty much the worst way possible. Right, I'm going to play the fight. And then we're going to try and take a look at exactly what happens there. So this is Hazard Chip Node with Power Reserve. So in theory, Penny is like a perfect counter here. Just, push him to level 2s, don't get bleeds so he doesn't get the Furies and all that other stuff. Play carefully, which I'm trying to do here, managing his power, then push him past the bar of power here now. So I'm gonna do a 4-hit combo, hold my block, hit his block, bait out a heavy attack. Playing super careful, super conservative. Activate my first level 1. Now I'm at 14 charges, bait out his level 1. Hit him a couple of times and just bait out a heavy. Like, okay, he destroys my shield, I bait out a heavy. Now I need to bait out his level 2. And I'm dashing, and I can promise you, I didn't just stand there. And that was all she wrote. One missed input. And the entire fight goes. I can promise you, I was not just standing there. And he just walks up to me, smacks me in the face. All of the hits basically crit. So let's just go again. See what happens. All of the hits also obviously crit. And 4 hits and I'm dead. Right, so let's take a look. And apparently, I don't block, I don't dash, I don't do nothing. And that's it. 4 hits, done. Very first fight of the season. I don't have much to say there. Other than, I apologize to my teammates, but frustrating part is I genuinely didn't feel bad, Didn't feel like I screwed up. I boosted up properly. Yeah, if I put on Indestructible 3 boost, maybe I would have survived that, but possibly not. Because here we have the bleed ticking already at that point for like 459, and he still had another hit in his combo. It's 26. It already ticks, and then he crits for 17k. Would I have survived that? Maybe. But the most annoying thing here for sure is I didn't just stand there. I can promise you, I didn't just stand there waiting for Nick Fury to randomly hit me in the face. Okay? So, stuff like that happens. Last season, I had a perfect deathless run. 2 of the last 3 seasons, I have been completely deathless. And here, the very first fight of the first war. Like, what can I do at this point? And, right, we need to get back in there. I can't let it tilt me too much. I still have plenty of fights to do. So, getting back in that fight. Now we have obviously Nick Fury with 80% health, and the only thing I'm hoping for here is that the same thing doesn't happen again. So the plan is exactly the same. Push him to level 2, and be careful. Don't let him throw his level 1s, basically. Don't get hit in the face. Activate 1 level 1, go for level 2. We'll be fine. I got 14 of my charges, so now I just need to get to level 2 and I'll be fine. He has the Fury buff there. He's cornered. He throws his heavy attack. Perfect. Now I just need to bait this one, hoping I don't die. And that is perfectly fine. Again, counting his charges at the same time. Gonna bait out this level 2. Eventually, we're gonna bait this one out. Eventually. That's fine. We do finally. Now I still have only the 12 charges. I'm gonna get the 13th by the end of the level 2, and then obviously Incinerate do take him down, and Penny's ability gets the job done. That effectively is how it should have looked like the first time around. Now I need to deal with Ebony Maw. And, you know, this is Spider Ham. So it's Incinerate, Poison, Insult, Injury. The only really annoying thing in this fight is that Indestructible one. So whenever I reach a full bar of power, then Ebony Maw is obviously going to go indestructible. And then if he happens to activate special attack right then and there, I'm kind of screwed. Somewhere, whenever I can, I do need to squeeze in a knockdown in order to avoid falter. But even if I don't, it's not really the end of the world. Because, you know, I can just wait out the falter timer. And even if I miss, as long as I have debuffs on, I will still not take that degen damage. So here I activate level 1, and unfortunately I haven't gotten like the best RNG here. My heavy attack doesn't have the right spacing, but that's fine. And I'm going for a striker here, and the heavy knockdown. I'm at 17 charges there, so I have 3 power stings. And again, unfortunately, you know, this is just one of those fights where not necessarily the best RNG, but that's okay. So his focus mode is going to come back. So I am going to get faltered. He didn't want to throw there, but he ends up throwing it eventually, and he just dies. So Spider Ham, perfectly legitimate with dismay tactic on the hazard chip nodes, as we know by Battlegrounds now. Now I need to go and deal with this Spider-Man Supreme, and I'm still going to be using Piggy. Now, Piggy against, I kind of think maybe Chavez would have been a better option, because I could just, you know, heavy him basically. But the main job here for me is bait out his invisibility, knock him down, put on the slow. Here I do get hit a little bit, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. My Piggy is a big Piggy, he can take a punch. And the entire point is just be careful to watch out when his invisibility comes back, like right now, and then just wait it out. The plan here is basically get to a level 2, then I'm going to have a ton of power stings from that level 2, and when he activates special attack, we're going to see his health suffer some major losses. And here I miss away the level 1, so not a perfect fight by any means, but, you know, Piggy is going to get the job done. I just need him to throw a special, which he doesn't, so I go for my striker, and that's fine. He didn't throw the special, and Piggy does what Piggy does. Piggy hits actually quite hard, you know, for a champion that doesn't rely on the hit damage. Now up against Venom, we have Rich Get Richer and Power of Will and all that other stuff, but we're just gonna use the Chavez power gain reversal. So you can see after the first heavy attack, his power gain from Rich Get Richer gets significantly slower. I'm gonna activate my second form. So here, in a typical KT1 fashion, again, I get smacked a couple of times because parry is non-existent anymore. Whatever. And I'm just gonna drop some more heavy attacks. You can see that his power is getting drained very quickly, and I don't really need to worry about whatever amount of power he has with these 3 charges. It's basically, you know, it's about 80% reversal with 3 charges. And now I'm gonna go for level 2 and get a tiny bit of healing in there. Kind of wish he had more health there so I can get more healing in. But that's fine. And then I need to move on to the final fight, which is Lizer's. Shout out Lizer. Absolutely awesome. Content creator as well. And a war planner and just, you know, a player. So nothing but good things to say about Lizer as a player, as a person. Anyways. Here I'm just going to bully the Adam Warlock. So the entire point is I can heavy spam, basically. I could kind of worry about resist, but Chavez has the 3-hit heavy attack, so it's not as dangerous. One of the hits probably will connect, and here we can see the Adam Warlock tried to be aggressive. Here he did resist 2 of the hits, and that's fine, and everything's good. I have 7. I have 8, 7, 6, whatever, we're fine, we're fine. He basically has nothing there. I activate level 2, which is unblockable because of the last phase which I activated. Now I just need to wait out a little bit, and I can go right back to business, basically. And yeah, no, this was definitely a bullying campaign by America Chavez. Adam Warlock is a good placement there. I have done that fight previously with like Dr. Doom, some other champions, and it doesn't go easy. But Chavez just makes this fight very, very kind of rudimentary. Even if you don't go for a heavy spam, as long as you have like, couple of your purple dimensions active, well, like it's just no chance. So here we can see that, yeah, now Chavez, very good job from America Chavez. Right, unfortunately, we did lose this war. We were neck and neck. They explored the map first, and they only gave away like 2 deaths, and we had to do our job. My death was the second death, which actually really kind of stressed me out. And this is going to sound horrible coming from me as a teammate, because I felt really bad about this stupid Nick Fury death that I had for a while. And then I checked the result, and I saw that we died again, and I was like, okay, I don't feel as bad anymore. And then we died one more. I think we died 4 times in the end. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be easier to stomach, because if I would have been the reason we lost this war because of such, it would be much harder to stomach it. But now, at the very least, some other things went wrong somewhere else. So definitely shout out to LVT, an amazing, awesome alliance. They're fairly fresh, relatively fresh compared to the other more popular war alliances, because they started significantly later. They're specifically formed for alliance wars, and they're definitely fulfilling their mission. They're doing very, very well. So yeah, once again, shout out to all the peeps in LVT, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information